Hey nerds, Conan the Librarian here, and welcome to episode 9 of my mega haul from Space Age Books. And the gentleman that owned Space Age Books and ran Space Age Books up until his sad passing, and from the 60s to basically now. Very, very grateful and gracious to have been able to not only look upon this collection, but to purchase 95% of it. Very, very humbled and very grateful, and to be able to share it with you and go through these books with you, I'm even more grateful. So this is another bag of it's broken, hang on. Hardcovers is what it is. It's with some trades in there as well. So we got George Turner to start with, Yesterday's Men. What a cool funky little cover that is. That's awesome. I don't know George Turner. Haven't heard of George Turner before. Remember when I said that there was a bunch of bookmarks in these books when I got them? Well, there they are. I'll put them aside because I'm keeping those. They're really cool. So, Yesterday's Men by George Turner. So this is the third in a series of novels concerning the reconstructed world of the 21st century. So we've got Beloved Son and Vainglory, I believe, are the ones before. So yeah, Beloved Son and Vainglory. This one is from 1983 from Faber and Faber. Yesterday's Men. I do have Vainglory here, a science fiction novel. Awesome. This one is from Faber and Faber as well, and autographed, inscribed and autographed by George Turner himself. Cool. And then Beloved Son. So this was the first one by the looks. Again, inscribed and autographed by George. If you don't want to focus, that's fine. So George Turner, here we go. This is, did I show? Sorry, Beloved Son. So I do have the trilogy there, which is awesome, by Faber and Faber. But inside was this, the George Turner Prize, 10,000 Fantasy and Science Fiction Award. Launch your career into the stratosphere by winning this prize and have your fantasy or science fiction novel published and distributed by Australia's leading publisher. That's Bantam. Little picture on the back there of George Turner from 1916 to 1997. Cool. So 1998's inaugural winner, Tansy Rayner Roberts, Splashdance Silver. Cool. So it's just a little pamphlet about the award and how you go about entering and the conditions of entry and all that sort of stuff. What a cool little piece of history that is. What was the date? 1998. So I'm guessing it was for 1999. So each entry must be lodged by 5 p.m. on the 29th of January in 1999. I wonder who won this in 1999. I'm going to pause and I'm going to find out because I would like to know. And we're back. Sorry that took a long time. Although that was probably not too long at all. Anyway, so from what I can see, the George Turner Prize of 1999 was by, the winner was Maxine MacArthur, and the winning book was Time Future. And then in 2000, the author was Michelle Marcodet. Apologies if that's incorrect, I'm sure it is. And the winner was Blue Silence. And then 1998 obviously was Tansy Rayner Roberts with Splashdance Silver. So going by this, there was only 3 years of this competition running. So there you go. Interesting. Well, I'll definitely be keeping that little piece of history. I'll be putting that as a bookmark inside Beloved Son. Cool. So we do have some more George Turner here. We have The Sea and Summer in a nice hardcover from, again, autographed, from 1981. From Faber and Faber. There you go. I wonder if they... Oh, I could just look at the spine. I wonder if they did all of his. Genetic Soldier? No, this is Ava Nova. Morrow. Genetic Soldier. An Avon Nova book from 1994, so a little bit later on. We got The Destiny Makers by Avo Nova Morrow. Wow, that is ridiculous. So again, this one looks to be in the 90s, so I'm guessing that they took over from Faber and Faber. If I can get to the title versa here. 1993. Cool. Destiny Makers. And we got another Morrow. Brainchild. Then we have George Turner, In the Heart or in the Head, an essay in time travel from Norstrilia Press, 1984. Cool, which is an Australian company. So does that mean that he is an Aussie as well, George Turner? Yeah, I think so. Anyway, radio silence. There was also an article cut out. Sci-fi author with a Wickhamist accent. So that's about In the Heart or in the Head. Cool, an essay in time travel. I'll be leaving that inside there. Another George Turner, A Life, Judith Raphael Buckridge. I guess it's just in the life of George Turner. So what does it say here? George Turner is one of the few Australian writers who can boast an established international readership. Okay, so he is Australian. So George Turner died in 1997 at the age of 80, just as Judith Buckridge's manuscript was completed. In this first biography of a complex and difficult man, she explores the many faces of Turner's life and work, illuminating his own character traits through those of the characters he invented and offering acute critical insights. Oh yeah. A Life. Melbourne University Press. So 1999 that came out. Definitely will have to read some of his works and then check this out. Here we go. Down There in Darkness, George Turner. This is a tour. If you recognize that landscape, you know what's what. It's the Sydney Opera House and the Sydney Harbour Bridge. So what's going on here? So this is what Down There in the Darkness. Let's have a look. This was from 1999. I wonder if this was just before he passed away. Does have a little handwritten on behalf of George Turner. Little inscription there, but doesn't have a signature. Yeah, anyway, what is going on in this book? Has some Aboriginal terms and descriptions in the front there, which is awesome. It doesn't actually have... Oh, it should be on the... I should know this. It's on the flap of the dust jacket. Oh my god. And I call myself a librarian. So this novel chronicles the future destruction and eventual rebirth of human civilization. It is linked to the future world of both Beloved Sun and Drowning Towers, as well as others of his works. About 100 years in the future, two men, one of them a policeman, are investigating a death involving a large international genetic engineering corporation. They become bothersome to the corporate owners and are taken out of action not by being killed, but by being put to sleep for hundreds of years. Ah. So George Turner lived in Ballarat. Okay, so that's only an hour and a half up the road from me. Cool. I am very intrigued by George Turner now because I have quite a lot of his stuff there. And I think it's a great little library to start with, I think. That's awesome. Cool. Alright, so sit them there. What else have we got in here? Oh, we've got some Alastair Reynolds. Ah, yes. Quite a lot of Alastair Reynolds in here coming up. So, we have Diamond Dogs Turquoise Days. And a little... It's like it's a small paperback. Yeah. It's like smaller than normal. Diamond Dogs Turquoise Days. Then we have Slow Bullets. And Absolution Gap. That's a big chunky trade there. And we're going to put them up there. Then now we have a hardcover Absolution Gap. I have no idea about Alastair Reynolds at all. 2003. So I got hardcover and a trade. I guess that's the beauty of owning a bookshop. I got hardcover here of The Prefect. Terminal Worlds. Galactic North. Chasm City. Oh yeah. House of the Suns. I do have some Alastair Reynolds. Have been gifted a copy of a book from a friend of mine in America. But I forget the title. It is over there. But thank you, Bob's Books. You know, that was an awesome thing. And I do have something to send you as well. I know I've been saying that for a long time, but it is sitting on my shelf here. Can you hear it? There is something here that I will be sending you away. We got Pushing Ice. Hardcover. And we have this. What is this? So this is a review copy of it's an uncorrected proof, not for publication. This is Revelation Space, and it's in this real floppy trade paperback with a dust jacket that doesn't really fit. But then you take the dust jacket off, and then you get this cool little cover there. So that's awesome. I have to try and put that back in there. Yeah, cool. Still like that cover though, it's pretty cool. What we got? Two more. Whoa, big thick ones. We got Century Rain. Century Rain. And lastly, Redemption Arc. So no idea where all those fit in a universe of Alastair Reynolds, but there is a lot there. No idea whatsoever. But thank you so much for watching, guys. Let me know in the comment section what the standouts are. I think all those George Turner are standouts. They seem very, very interesting, and I'm looking forward to checking those out for certain. That's for sure. But until the next one, guys, let me know in the comment section down below what you've picked up recently or what you've been reading, and I will definitely see you in the next one. Next and last episode coming up. So stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for sticking with me, and yeah, stay safe, stay happy, enjoy your books, whatever they may be, and be good.